It's not working.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going? Just my like makeshift office. Like I have my laptop on like my like air purifier fan on top of like this weird box thing that's flimsy. I don't have no furniture or anything, so I'm just like no
Well,
desk here.
Saunya, why don't we explain to our listeners why you have no furniture?
Because I'm moving. I'm not homeless.
She's coming back to us, you guys. It's worth it.
Yeah. And like it's in stages too. So like Kyle already took off like half of our furniture. And then half of the animals, which is just the cats, not the dogs. Because you can hear the dogs still. And yeah, so it was like
And half
chickens,
the kids.
cats, and half the kids and half of our furniture.
The top half.
The top half.
Wait, he took all the chickens?
Yeah, all the chickens, they all made it. Like
Oh,
all of them were
good,
doing
good, good.
fine. Yeah.
By the way, Melanie was very concerned about you taking home the chickens. Her and Karen were very concerned when we told them that you're moving back. They're like, "Oh, what about the chickens?"
Yeah,
that
for
was
our
very
listeners out there.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn and I met Melanie Moreland, who's been on episodes of Books and Booze, and yeah, she was very concerned about Sonya's chickens.
And
Oh,
she
it's
hugged
very
us extra
sweet.
tight for you. She really missed you. She can't wait till she gets to meet you. They both were really
One
excited.
day.
We told
both
Melanie
sad.
we're gonna be there for Christmas so that she can give us a bunch of sweets because she
Yeah,
loves
'cause
baking
I want those
so
cookies.
much. Yeah.
Still has to give us her address. So Melanie, like if you want us stalking you, give us your
Just
address.
make it easier, please. We don't have
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, I could use my stalking methods and figure it out. I mean, I do read enough dark romances, but it'd just be easier if you just hand it over. You know, like I want to do
Yeah.
less work.
And like pretty much for any listener, if you want to show up at your door, just like give us your address.
We will. We will show up for all your Thanksgivings.
Or register as a Patreon sub and we get your address. So
Yeah.
Super easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just $2 at the lowest tier.
Before
you
we
never know
get
what you might
into-
get in your mailbox.
Before we get into more of Sonya's move, because there's a whole ass story there. Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm just finishing the last of my Smirnoff. My Smirnoff Ice Berry Blast. But then I'll be switching to this. I saw this at the LCBO recently. It was being all promoted for summer, so I was like, we're in a heat wave. I'm gonna try it. And it's by Fresh Wines. That's what it's called. And it's a sparkling rosé from Ontario. So I'm
Ooh.
And Sonya, what are you drinking?
I'm actually drinking today. Listen, if you guys hear my dog bark, you have to have a drink.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, sometimes.
Like,
it's fine. He's just a
yeah.
guest.
Well, he's a guest. He's a guest.
Oh, you cut out.
Oh, she muted herself because she's yelling at the dogs.
Okay, the guest. She's yelling at the guest.
She's yelling at the guests. Hear that? If you're a guest on our podcast, we'll yell at you.
YouTube exclusive. Watching Sonya yell at her dogs.
Oh my god! Like they were so like when we stopped recording and we had our little breaky break. They're like so quiet, and like now that I'm talking, but I'm not with them talking, they're all like.
Don't talk about us.
Let's go back. Okay.
When-
if you can hear my dogs, take a drink.
That's fine. When we finally get once you're all settled and we get our website re-updated and get all the guest pictures on there, we'll add your dogs as well. Just like add them to the guest list.
Neptune.
Yeah. So this is actually blueberry liquor done locally here in New Denmark, and Sprite. And then so like sangria. And so my youngest is here with me, my oldest and my youngest. My oldest is like, any alcohol is fucking disgusting. But I gave like my youngest a sip and they're like, oh my God, that's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch out for that.
Lock that liquor cabinet and make sure it's not water. Like they're gonna learn that trick.
It's blue. Yeah. Oh my God. But like they're okay. They're like, oh, that's so good. They're like, can I have a cup? I'm like, no.
Like, give it at least one more year before like I give you a glass of liquor.
But yeah, well, they're 15, right? So
That's what I meant.
I was
One more
like,
I'm
year.
not going
yeah.
down for your crimes of
That's right.
underage drinking.
Like when
Yeah.
Nick was 16, I gave him a glass. Like that was fine. And like he sipped it and it's like whatever. And then when he was 17, he was just getting high all the time. And then at that point, it's like whatever.
No, my in Ontario, in Canada, sorry, you're allowed to give your kids alcohol. You're just not allowed to get them drunk.
Yeah.
So like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Don't-
in the home. Like
Yeah,
that's
in
the
the
other
home.
difference.
Oh, yeah.
And it has to be a family member. It can't be a stranger. Like there is rules, but
Yeah,
They're
well,
very
it's like
flimsy.
I went on a cruise once, like just one of those weekend cruises in Florida, and yeah, it was the drinking age was 21 because it was by U.S. laws. But if you were 16 years of age or older with a parental note, you were allowed beer and wine.
No hard stuff.
Yeah, no hard stuff, but you were allowed beer and wine if you were 16 years of age and older with a parent's note, and your parent was also on the ship.
well, that's
So-
funny because Nick went to Dominican, right? And on the last day, they got to go to a resort, like an all exclusive resort to go swimming and whatever, right? And I think they only had to pay like $20 US to go in, and they got to use the resort, which means you get to use the buffet and the bar. They did not ID any single kid. My
They
kid
don't.
care.
And then, like, don't forget,
No.
you're in the Dominican sun, right? My kid got so drunk, and then he had to try to sober himself up before getting to this fucking airport because, like, they won't let him on the flight if he's drunk. So he had to, like, fake being sober, getting on the and, like, not smell like booze to get on the plane to get home because they
I feel
didn't ID
like
him.
coming home from the Dominican, they don't care. Like once you make it through security,
yeah, like-
you're safe to go. Like
It's getting through
like-
security drunk. Okay, like that
No,
was the
like
problem.
you could smell like so much whiskey. They don't care. They just know you had fun. Like there's been plenty of times I left the Dominican and it smells like you had just have like
Yeah, but
booze
you're of
dumped on
age,
top of
Saunya.
you.
He was not.
They don't care. Like there is no age whatever there, right? As long as I can't bring Pringles. Depending
Yeah.
on what flight, you could smell like whiskey, but you can't bring Pringles. It really depends.
Yeah.
And I feel like a big thing is like as long as you're not acting aggressive or like sick.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
throwing up
Or being
like, no.
obnoxious. Like, he
Yeah,
wasn't
if
being
you're just
obnoxious.
extra
He wasn't being
giggly,
loud.
they don't care.
Yeah, he was
I
trying to be extra
feel.
quiet and like sneaky about it. He was just like, if I shut the fuck up the whole time, I'm good.
Which is
That's
the
usually
behavior they
fair.
want to see. Like that
Yeah.
is, they're like, oh, this is a good one. Like actually,
Yeah, that's the behavior I want to see when I'm out in public. Like,
Yeah.
like shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
Please.
By the way, guys, I'm drinking water. I'm the only one that's not drinking. I'm
Okay, Dawn, you don't know how this works. You don't have a camera right now. You could lie.
Lie.
I really can't lie. I
Really,
just-
this is the lie. The water. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's straight vodka.
I've been drunk this whole time, guys. Like, I'm extra chatty because I'm hammered. No, I'm drinking water. I think I'm getting whatever Caleb just finished, or it's allergies. I never fucking know. But I feel like a scratchy throat and like I had a headache all day, so I've been taking Tylenol and I'm like,
Plus, you guys are in a heat wave.
oh
Like,
my
that
fuck.
probably
And
doesn't help.
first thing in the morning, I text you guys and I was like, it's gonna be 28 degrees. I'm gonna be sick. Like I already knew it was gonna happen. I can't handle the heat. Like, and I was inside most of the day except for picking up Caleb. And I was done. And like my upstairs now is gross. Like it's that thick humidity.
Mm-hmm.
And my child, my lovely, lovely son, goes for a hot shower. And it's already fucking balls hot up there. And then, because he's a genius, hands me his cup and wants cold drinking water as he's in the hot shower.
You need it.
I'm like, oh my, okay, whatever. And he gets out, and then like I tried to put him into bed, and you both know how that went. Like he was just not having it because it was still light out. But that's what I've been dealing with. Fucking heat wave.
Fucking kids.
Fucking kids, fucking heat wave. But like, Caleb is right though. You need your shower fucking hot. Like you need to be peeling your skin off.
I
It
can't. If
doesn't
it's hot,
matter.
I have to have like it like cool and touching my skin.
Mm-mm.
And I
No.
hate cold water. I despise going into pools and lakes. You both know
Oh,
that.
I
I'm
can't
not a
have
fan,
cold pool.
right? I have to have like a hot tub. I cannot do pools or lakes or anything like that. It's not my thing. But when it's that hot and sticky, yeah, no, I'm doing a cool shower. I don't care.
No, if my skin isn't red where the water touched,
That's
it's
the
not a
win-
good
It's not
shower.
hot enough. It needs like your skin needs to tingle. I need to
Yeah.
feel the skin. I
You need to
the
feel this like
damage.
right before blistering. And I get that.
Yeah.
My winter showers are that. Like David can't even shower with me because he's afraid like he's gonna burn.
He's afraid.
He is. He's
afraid.
like, "Oh my god,
afraid.
you and Satan
Yeah.
can shower together because you guys are like at the same
Yeah.
temperature."
It makes it like husband-proof showers. Like,
Yeah.
like
You don't
gonna
wanna
have
share
this
with your
time
husband.
alone.
Literally boiling hot water and you're good to
Because
go.
they're I don't understand why they can't handle it.
They can't.
They're-
Like when David goes for a shower and like I try to hop it, it's fucking cold. I'm like, bro, turn the heat on. And he's like, no, it's good.
Okay, are you
Fires.
guys like a long shower or like
Oh, I
to
am
the
like I
point?
lay there and like just life passes me by because it's like
I
my
need to
peace
get
and
one of the
quiet.
senior chairs to sit in the middle so I can just sit while because if I sit on the
At my new
actual tub,
house.
I can't get back up. Okay. Like it's very shallow. I don't have a deep tub either. But like it's not like sunken. It's fucking hard to get out of it. So like I need a chair. I need a senior chair with the bars at the side. Okay. Like this is what I need for my shower now. Because I hate
That's what my
standing.
new house shower is designed as. My master bath as a wet room for the shower. And it's like a walk-in tub where you open the door and then you close it and you sit in it. And then you can have like the water just like fall on your body and like the jets on the side. I was like, I need that.
Bath party at Sonya's house.
We're all going over to Sonia's just for baths.
I mean, when I first moved into this house, it was owned by an older couple, and they were like the only people that had owned this house. Literally raised their whole family here, and their shower had like the bar and everything when we first moved in, which was perfect because I was 6 months pregnant and I was about to, go into labor, and like part of my labor, I was laboring like in the shower holding that fucking bar, and then. Now we got it remodeled for us young folk, and now there's no bars, but
You need the bars.
Yeah. When I was pregnant with Caleb, that was the first thing I was like, I need the senior kit. I need the rubber mat at the bottom. I need the chair. I need the bars. I need it all. I need the senior kit, and no one would get it for me, guys.
This house here has like a jetted tub, but I can't get comfortable because I slip and fall and drown. Like there's not enough foot room. Like I'm just too short. My legs don't reach anywhere. And so I was like, oh, like I really want to enjoy like a nice soaky tub. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get
I think she froze.
oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was me.
Nope, it was Saunya.
What was she just saying?
About
get?
doesn't get like she can't reach the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
of the
She can't.
tub.
I'm just trying to think of that last sentence, so when she comes back in, I can be like, "This is what you finished on," just to help
Yeah.
my editing a little bit. 'Cause sometimes it's oh, she's gone a while.
I know. I keep like moving my mouse. Like, do you do that? Like when your computer kind of freezes and you just move your mouse quickly to try to get it?
just to make sure it's not me.
Like, anyway, I'm doing that right now.
The
Helping
laptop
her.
needs to restart. Oh, we'll make this a shorter episode.
Oh no.
No. It'll probably be fast if it's not updating. Oh, it's done. Coming back. See, fast. Super fast. Super fast.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be like a blooper episode, which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like Sonya's move is gonna take a few episodes.
Yeah, that's kind of, but it's just like I edit, so sometimes I'm like, I'm trying to make it easier for me because like it takes so long. Like it takes probably like 1.5 times the length of the episode to edit the episode, and that's
Yeah.
considered fast. You know,
I'm back.
you're back.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, come on. Oh, come on.
Okay, you were talking about your tub, your feet. You can't get something.
I'm too fucking short. I keep drowning. So I like to soak, and so next host will have make sure I can soak. Short people.
I'll make sure you can soak. After this move, you're gonna need a lot of soaking, I feel.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
All the soaking.
It's like, oh, so like we started moving the other day. So we got the truck at the beginning of the week, and it, like Kyle is the only one able to move the furniture and stuff. Because I'm on mental health break. Like I can't, like I'm like close to mental breakdown. I don't do anything. And so he's the one doing everything. And he has a spout of gout and a sprained wrist. So it takes him like 5 days to load this like truck halfway full.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't sleep during the day like he was supposed to. So he's like half asleep driving this truck to Ontario
With your
after
kids.
with the 2 kids and my cats and the chickens. And like he's half asleep trying to function and everything, and he is supposed to check on the animals every stop. Somehow one of the cats got out, but he didn't realize it for like one of the final stops, and he's like, oh, like all the animals are fine. And then he good news is we found the cat. Like
yeah,
it was
oh
like,
my god. Yeah.
I was like, oh, after I finished telling my kids the cat is gone. Okay. Like my oldest is like legs given out, heartbroken, like scream crying because like this is her cat. And then like 20 minutes after, like she's still crying, boogers everywhere. Kyle sends me a picture of this cat hiding behind a box. Like she was like in a corner, like they're calling for her and everything. They can't find her. So there's only one layer of boxes left. And he's like, okay, like we can't find her. Like that's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess she like blended in. She's a gray cat and the walls are gray. I don't know what
Being extra quiet.
Yeah. And she's
Super
usually like very vocal and friendly. And she comes to you when like you call her and stuff. But as it was too much of I'm surprised she didn't eat the chickens. Like they were in there, like they were just in boxes sleeping. Like she could have gone into any one of those boxes and had an all-you-can-eat buffet. Like this I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
She was probably just terrified. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Yeah, she was too like scared, probably with all that moving and stuff. Like,
oh, there's no shocks on this fucking truck because we drove it from the town over to our house, and like every fucking jump, I was like, thank God my tits aren't any bigger because I would have gotten a black eye. Like it was just like, it was like, thank goodness. Like if I was John or Jessica, that's it. I knocked myself out several times.
You know, I would have gave everyone near me a black guy, actually. Like, everyone's getting black guy. They have a mind of their own.
Like nunchucks.
no, she needs boxing gloves per tit. Like, she needs a tit boxer. Boom,
Yeah, because the
boom.
tits are going to hit you. We're just trying to soften the blow.
Yeah.
Give them mouth guards, not boobs to people.
The people are now we're giving nipple guards.
Yeah. They could be like little spiky things. Like you could be in like the Thunderdome from like Mad Max. But like your
I'm
tits
just
are your
driving a
weapon.
truck and my tits are going pew, pew, pew.
Yes, little spiky titties. Perfect. What is that? Oh, there's like that weapon, medieval weapon, like a ball on a string.
Mace?
I think that's what it is. Is it the mace with the one on the string?
The chain.
Yes,
Yeah.
like the oh no,
String.
a mace is a blunt type weapon. Wait, what's the
Ball on chain.
Oh yeah, we've had this discussion. I feel
We
feel like we've been down this road.
Deja vu.
Probably several times.
Because I always think it's mace. It's something stupid like ball on chain, I feel.
As soon as you said ball on chain, she's like, "Fuck, I think we're dumb."
A flail. Wait, a mace?
See,
no,
wait.
no,
We're not
it's
gonna
a
remember
mason chain. Yes. So it says a mace end chain, also called a chain mace or a flail. There we go. It's
Okay.
the one with the spiky ball.
It's like, so anyway, your tits are mace flail maces.
Watch out.
But like, so Kyle calls me, and at this point, I'm like, oh my god, like I have never like even when Kyle and I separate, I've never like getting a divorce. But at this time, I'm like, this fucking asshole lied to me for the last 13 hours about knowing where my cat was, and I was
Okay,
like,
to be fair,
that's
when you
it.
texted us that, the first thing was like, "Oh my god, they might actually get divorced over
I
this."
know. I was
I
like,
was like-
yeah.
I wouldn't even blamed you. I told Chris, I was like, if this ever happened, I would divorce you. I'm just letting you know.
Yes. I was just like so fucking mad. I'm like, okay, now what? I'm selling this house. How can I afford another house? Like, what is happening? Like,
Now I gotta buy 2 houses. What the fuck?
I was ready. I had a plan. I'm like, my property is worth a lot. I looked at houses. I found houses. I was like, I got a plan. But it's okay. Because then, like, after he had a nap, he called me and he's like, I remember seeing the cats every single time. Like, because he called me saying, did you even put the cat in the cat carrier?
Oh,
Like,
fuck you!
Yeah.
Gaslighter! Gaslighter!
What?
Checking.
so
I would have
mad.
been like, "How do you not know I didn't put that cat in the cat carrier if you didn't fucking check?" Like,
That's what I said. And I was like, oh my fucking God. I was so mad.
he
So
knocked on
mad.
himself right there. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you fucking lied to me for hours. And then he's like, okay, I was panicking and like I didn't like my brain just gave up. Right? Like he's like, I remember seeing the cat. Like he's like, but I was like, oh my gosh, like you, I was like, we would have gotten divorced, just so you know. Just so you know. Like I've never contemplated like divorce before. Like we've separated and I was like, okay, that's like the end of a relationship, whatever. But like I was like, divorce. That was
like
I've
I'm looking online for lawyers right now. I am printing out papers. I am
Yeah,
like,
I've never been so close to that before. I was like, it was an emotional day yesterday. I was so fucking mad all day. And like I've always told Kyle I love him, even after like we were like separated. It was always like we're still best friends or whatever. I was like zero love in my heart. I was like, no, I can't. Like, there is none left. But after he had a nap and he called me and like he's like, oh, like apologetic, whatever. He made up for it. It's fine. Like it was just like
you were messaging us like as this was going down, and like I just remember thinking like, yeah, like I obviously I would divorce over this. Like this is not even a question. Like why? And that's why I was like, oh my god, like I might be witnessing like the downfall. Like this is so sad.
end of an era.
Yeah, like I was like, oh my god, like genuinely, because my big thing was like losing a pet and stuff. Like shit happens sometimes, right? It would be more the fact that like so many hours and the not checking and the like that stuff. I've been like
lying
and the gaslighting
like
and
that-
be like, "Did you even?" I would have been like, "Get back over here so I can literally fist your face." Like that is what's going down.
Versus if it was like at a gas station, they're like, I was doing a check on the pets and I can't find so and so. I would have been like, okay, you were just doing a check, like, you know, halfway through the trip. Okay, like, you know, you look around, like, I at least like you're trying. But yeah, like that, I was like, oh my god, that's a lot to get over. Like that's not just an accident. That's
I think you're dealing with like
a
upset
lot
kids
to get over.
on top of that. Holy
yeah, I didn't
fuck.
say anything to the kids until we were absolutely sure, which was like at 9:45 last night, like right before our recording. And I was like, no, I can't, because I have to like definitely divorce Kyle. Like this is what's happening.
Is it fair? You need time to plan. You get half the money of the house. What can you do with that? Like, what?
I was gonna keep all of it. I was not. He wouldn't take me to court. I'm like, no, like, that's like for real.
Well,
like,
if you know you have that privilege, for sure.
I have that privilege for sure. because I would need to buy a house. Like, I don't have a family. Like, that's I have nowhere to go. So like he has
Jessica,
a family.
me, we're
Yeah,
like
yeah, I was
apparently
we
like
were late here.
yeah, but like I meant like somewhere to go with my kids, right?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I have places to crash, but to like live my life with our kids, I have nowhere to go. So like I personally would get what's needed for the kids, right?
Yeah.
We've already discussed this. Like we've never like been close except for yesterday, close to like needing a plan, but or following through on our plan. But like that's what would have happened. Like the kids
Chris
need
and I
somewhere.
have talked, like, not even like as like we're mad at each other and we're planning a divorce, but just like hypothetical, like, you know, like it's good to like have a divorce plan. Even like you never know if like the other person's actually gonna follow through until like you get there. But I think it's like always good to know what each other wants out of a separation as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Me
I
and Dave
feel
have
like
had
that's
this
just-
conversation a few times. Like maybe like
It's
after
good
a
to
really big
have.
fight, and the day after we'd calm down and be like, okay, so here's the plan if things don't work out. Like you still gotta live with me. That's just the reality in this economy. Like I can't afford a place, and this place is cheap. Like it's way below market rent now. Neither could Dave nor me live on our own. Like not even with the kids, nothing. We would if he has a good paying job and he still couldn't even get a bachelor apartment. So
It's fucking disgusting.
so we're gonna be roommates for life if there's ever a divorce. Like that's just how it is.
Okay, one of us gets
Yeah.
divorced, the rest of us have to get divorced, and then we all just get a house.
Oh my
together.
gosh, yes!
Divorce pact, okay?
Okay.
Divorce pact.
Okay.
Yesterday
That
was
means our
close.
marriages end. We have to end our marriages with our others.
We'll
Like
I'll be like, I'm so sorry, Chris. Dawn and
Yeah.
Dave have decided to call it quits. So what can I do?
so let me
hands
pack
are
up your
tied.
stuff.
I gotta leave. I'm so sorry.
This is it. This is it.
This is it. This is not. It's not
then
my
Saunya-
choice. You
Saunya will
know.
come back and she'll be like, "Hey, Kyle, you're staying here. I gotta go. Dawn and Dave divorce. Jessica's kicking out Chris. It's just what I gotta do now. Like that's it. This is why
Divorce pact. Yeah, that's it. You know,
It was the whole plan. The second you touch soil in Ontario, me and David divorcing. That's it.
That's it. It's coming together. Like the 18, put a big cigar in your mouth. I love it when a plan comes together. Jessica's like, I pity the fool. Like,
That's
you,
me.
like, Swiss or whatever.
I'm Mr. T.
Like,
T.
yeah, you got
Okay.
a bigger chest. You're Mr. T.
I'm Mr. T.
you got the bigger pec muscles. You're
Fair. You know what? I'll take it. I also have the closest to a mohawk at the.
there you
at one
go.
point, so,
Yeah, and like Dom Reed's the old guy.
obviously.
And I'll be the weird one.
Obviously, again.
Yeah.
Okay, but you think Mr. T's not weird? I feel like they're all weird.
They're all
Okay.
fucking weird. I forget his name, like Maverick or something. I don't know. It's not Maverick. The guy, he's like the squirrely fella.
Wait, we're talking about the A team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the old guy. There's Mr. T, and then there's two more.
Hannibal.
It's
Are you talking
Hannibal. No.
Yeah,
no.
with the cigar.
No, that's the old guy, isn't it?
I think you just asked who the old guy was.
Yeah, that's no.
I'm
I'm talking
Hannibal.
about this Dom Reed's
Okay.
Hannibal.
Okay, what other weird guys are there? Okay,
There's
Mr.
two
T,
more.
Hannibal. There's two more guys.
there's Hannibal. There's Face Man. There's Howling Mad. Murdoch. Is that who you are?
Murdoch?
Murdoch. I
Murdoch?
think it's Murdoch.
I think it's Murdoch.
Howling Mad Murdoch.
Yeah.
It sounds quirky.
Murdoch in a team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
We should do like an episode
on.
of the A team, but as us, and call it the O team.
Oh, gee, that sounds like a porn.
I know. We'll get so many clicks.
Oh my god. Just talking to our dogs.
Oh, I know.
I'm just like, you're fine. It's okay. Like, there's like
just-
a family of foxes moved in to like, because we have a family of mice. rats or whatever. So I feel like they're like, oh, food. And then owls have moved in because again, we're fucking infested with these fucking rats. And like the owl, like it goes whoo whoo or whatever, and it sounds like a person making the noise. I'm like, this fucking owl's broken because like it sounds like a person making owl noises.
Actually, that's actually pretty typical of them. No, because if they hear people talking, they like imitate their environment to stay like hidden or whatever. That's
Some
actually like
birds can make like different sounds that like besides like people don't realize outside of like parrots and stuff. There was like a seagull like meowing.
Yeah.
And shit, like, you know, because they like hear shit and they just like that's what they're evolutionized to do is make vocal
whatever
noises.
gets them fed.
It's survival. Like they learn these like tricks to survive.
Well, that's the irony. Like, this one video where I saw was like the seagull was mimicking like a cat noise, and it's funny because cat noises are mimicked from newborn babies. So it's just like we're all just mimicking each other.
And dogs can mimic cats too, like or
Oh my
cats can mimic
God.
dogs. It's crazy. When you have a cat and a dog like duel, like sometimes they'll mimic each other, and it's
And
pretty
these
funny.
animals are getting fucking smarter with these buttons, man. We're getting so
Oh my God.
Oh my God, the
communicating-
dog button thing.
communication.
Oh my God, Rocket would
And
tell me to
cats
fuck
going
off
in
all the
toilets.
time.
There's this one cat that has like 36 buttons, and he's like circle kibble. Because he wanted a specific shape of kibble. I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, pulls out a
That's a
separate
bougie
thing.
ass cat. Like
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, don't talk to me. You're not here to talk to me. You're here to purr and tell, like, I'm supposed to interpret that as love. Thank you.
So
Stop.
that's like, but
Would you
like depending on the dog breed, they actually like yell at you. They'll be like out. They'll tell you they want outside. They'll be like ow, like, and you want outside for like walks. Wow.
Yeah, Mater
take
would
it for a
actually
walk.
like when he was pissed, like he would no. Like he would actually say the word no. Like
Fucking
fuck right off.
For our YouTube people here, he's kind of hidden by my name. But this is Gord. He's like 16. In the morning, he'll stand outside of our bedroom. The door's closed, so he's standing outside, and he'll be like, "Hello, hello." I have like video of it because he'll just stand there just being hello.
Like
Go away! Shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
my senior cat was like that too. He was like, it sounded like mom. He's like, mom. Mom.
Mom.
And then
Like,
I'm
no, stop it.
And like
Stop
sometimes I have like phantom hear it. Sometimes I'll be like, I'll hear like in the basement, mom, and like he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years, and I'm like, oh my God, like just the way your brain like plays like echoes of sounds that like you can't hear anymore, but like it's just like memories, right? Sometimes memories pop in your brain, or smells, or taste. Like human brain's fucking stupid.
It is so stupid. And like especially smells, because that's like the olfactory senses are like the most connected to like your memory stores.
Mm-hmm.
So smells bring back the most memories. It's terrible. Well,
stupid memories.
Stupid memories. I get it. I hear like my name a lot, like someone yelling my name, and I'll look and I'll be like, oh no, I'm just schizophrenic. Like, you know,
it's all the time. It's okay.
It's funny because like I like a lot of people don't realize like audio hallucinations like can like not every schizophrenic is getting visual hallucinations, right? So I'm always like, you know, undiagnosed.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like I hear stuff all the time, and I'm like, and I say to Kyle, I'm like, what? Like, what'd you say? He's like, I didn't fucking say anything. So I listen to
all the time.
I listen to music a lot. That way I can not hear things. I just focus on the music. But my one child, she struggles with hearing voices all the time. Like they talk to her, like they tell her to do things she shouldn't be doing, and like we're trying to have her focus on the good voices only as a coping mechanism. But like because I hear voices, and like schizophrenia runs in my family and Kyle's family, but also she is like SA survivor, like,
Mm-hmm.
and so PTSD also causes voices, audio hallucinations as a coping mechanism. So like we're like, oh, like we're just
Yeah, like it's not
deal
so
with what we have.
mine is most likely PTSD related. The thing with schizophrenia is like it is one of the most genetically connected mental illnesses that we've researched thus far. Like
Mhm.
almost everyone with schizophrenia has a family member somewhere that also has schizophrenia. It's very rare that it just like pops up, but there's also like a gene that's connected with it that doesn't always trigger. So it's like it can lay dormant in some people and be triggered by, say, trauma. It can be triggered by drug use. It can be triggered by, like, during certain, like, age gaps, like, or, like, usually during adolescence. And then that's why, like, schizophrenia usually isn't diagnosed until your 20s.
Yeah.
Because as a child, you don't have it theoretically. You just have, like, a gene that hasn't flipped yet. It's fucking weird. Schizophrenia is
Yes.
one of those things that like fascinates me and scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's not, and I feel like schizophrenia is not problematic until it's affecting your life where you can't go outside, or it's like you don't trust your family. You think like the paranoia kicks in, or
Mm-hmm.
the voices are telling you to hurt yourself or others. Like that's, I'm pretty much like that with any mental health concern, is if you're not harming yourself or others and you don't think people are going to hurt you, ride that wave, sweetie. You're fine. Like,
I know.
coping
I
skills you need to
fucking
cope, but
hate when people like, especially with schizophrenia, especially like they attribute that to like violent behaviors. And it's
mm-mm.
like statistically, people with mental illness are more likely to be harmed than they are
Yes,
to do
yeah.
the harming. Just statistically, like, you know, including schizophrenia, it's like they're more likely to be harmed than they are to do the harming. Like,
Yes, yes. And like often it's because they've been harmed themselves so many times already that that's just like a response now. Like it's just like I need to protect myself and this is how I'm going to do it.
yeah.
Like
And
it's
obviously sometimes there's flukes and, you know, but
yeah.
it's not the norm. So, yeah, just
No,
cuz
no,
someone has a mental illness doesn't mean they're dangerous. So,
no. And like if you have autism, that doesn't help either.
No.
oh my god.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
I had to mute you
speaking
guys.
of,
I had to mute you guys for a minute. My kid called me, told me to call him back and be mad and tell him to get his ass home. Like, he's 18, by the way. I've never been mad to tell him to get home before 11 o'clock, and that's what he wanted me to do. And I'm like, how is this believable? Okay. So then I had to mute again and call him back, and then I was like, get your ass home. Like, I was yelling at him. And he's like, oh, but why can't I stay out? And I was like, get the fuck home. And he's like, okay. And then I just texted him, I'm like, is that believable? And he's like,
yeah,
oh,
Did I
yeah.
do good? Are you happy with my performance?
Did I
dance
do-
monkey dance.
But yeah, like, fucking what the hell? Anyway,
We
autism.
need to normalize just leaving. Like just fucking
Yeah.
go.
The Irish
Like,
exit?
yeah.
Yeah, just walk away. Don't even say what you're leaving. Just fucking walk.
You don't even say
I-
bye, especially if it's
You
a
don't
group.
have to. No, I've started being able to do that where I'm like, I don't have to stay to the end. I'm my own person, but I can't just leave. I have to say goodbye.
Yeah, I say
Like,
goodbye.
I'm like, okay, like I can't just go. Maybe one day I can just fucking leave, but I'm still practicing like just going when I want to leave. I'm like, okay, I'm done doing this activity.
Yes, Nick's like a little too mad, but you did the job.
I always just go, oh, I got kids.
It is. Yeah, that's,
and they
gotta
never
go.
ask more than that, you know? And they're like, oh, yeah, no, I get it, you know? So I'm like, oh, this is so much fun. Like, bye, but I gotta leave. I got kids. And
Dave
you
uses the
know?
wife excuse. He's all like, you have to ask my wife. Like, he takes
Oh,
no
yeah.
responsibility. He like hands the buck to me.
I refuse. I feel like Chris used to do that, and I'm like, I will call them up and let them know that I'm
Yeah.
willing to go.
Yeah,
Like, don't
like, do your
use
own
me as your
shit.
excuse. I was like, no,
Don't
no.
throw
You
me
go
under.
balls
Yeah.
and you use children like the rest of us. Okay.
Yes, right.
Use the
Yeah.
crotch demons like you're supposed to.
I don't think I've
Don't
ever
blame
gotten
me.
thrown under the bus. Like, I think we've used since, like, luckily I've had Kara really young, and I had Kara before I met Kyle, so Kyle could always use. I have a kid, like, from the beginning. He's like, like, Kara needs me,
Yeah.
and like, even if I don't even have Kara that weekend, is like,
My
Kara
favorite
needs me.
was Dave's bachelor party. A couple of his friends wanted to go to the strippers, and Dave did not want to go. But when Dave said he didn't want to go, they're like, well, it's not up to you. We're planning it, whatever. And I'm like, that's bullshit, first of all. And then he's just like, Dawn, like, what do I do? He invites me into the men's group chat. It's like, hey, Dawn had some ideas for the bachelor party. And I was like, guys, he doesn't want to go to the strippers. Okay. He's too old. Like, do something fun, like bowling, go to the like bar that has like the outdoor games, cause and effect. And I was like, just do that. And like the guy, I'm name dropping Jackson. He was the one
Wait,
that was
the one
pissed.
that's up for
pedophile.
charges
Yes.
with pedophilia.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's allegedly, he's not convicted. Allegedly a pedophile. We don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
Oh, very allegedly.
Yes.
A heavy proof, allegedly.
Went to
Yeah.
jail for 6 months, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's up on a part for another case.
probably.
More than
Um,
once, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But anyway, Mr. Alleged was the one that was pissed that he couldn't go to the strippers. And like everyone else was like, yeah, no, like we don't really care. Like we just want to hang out. And he was the one that he booked a hearse limo for this bachelor party. And I was like, oh, where'd Saunya go?
Oh, her dogs were barking. So
Oh,
I think
right.
she was just going to yell at them.
Okay. Yeah, no, but anyway, it was a disaster. And so he invited me into the group chat because like he was telling them no and they weren't listening. And so he's like, hey, who's
Sounds
gonna
like
get the job
men.
done? You know who's gonna get the job done? My fucking wife. So yeah, I did. I was like, no. I just put a stop to it.
Which, to our listeners out there, I have hosted house parties where I'll be like, oh, I'm tired. I wish people would leave. And Dawn's like, done, and gets everyone out. So that is like something Dawn is good at. When my husband like throws me under the bus, it's only with his parents. So it's like, he's like, oh, Jessica doesn't want to. I'm like, tell your parents you don't want to see them. Like, stop putting it on me. They already hate me. Don't give them more ammo. Like, I will gladly go because they give me free wine. But unfortunately, I have a thing I have to do. You can always go see your parents without me involved. Like, I don't need to be there.
Exactly. But yes, I've done that at your house too. I've kicked people out.
Because you're a good mom.
And security, apparently.
Oh, the fucking dogs. So they're going crazy because Kyle's not here, obviously. And like, I go open my door, and as soon as I open this door, she fucking runs to her cage, like her kennel. Like, she knows she's acting up, and she's doing it because she wants me out there with her. Like, I was like, because
Toddlers.
any attention is good attention. So she's being a bitch right now because she wants me out there. And I spent all fucking day with her. These are fucking COVID babies, okay? Like, whoever said get dogs during COVID for companionship, they're liars.
I agree because like there is studies shown about how racism actually happens with dogs, because if they're isolated to one race and they don't get to experience other races for a while, they will view those races as threatening because they're new people.
My dog was racist too, by the way. Like, Mater, he would get mad at anyone who wasn't like pastel white like me.
Yeah, like it happened. It's a phenomenon with dogs, and it's like it's just something that like if they just don't see other races, they
think it's a threat.
Yeah, they just automatically think it's a threat because it's new.
Everyone that came to my door was a threat to this dog, but it was heavier with men and men of color.
Which is funny because it's actually like in King of the Hill, they do that joke with Ladybird. She's barking at the one at like a mechanic that's coming in, but he's black, so she's barking at him only. But it's and they do the same
They
thing in
do.
Family Guy.
They
with
do. Family Guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's
Brian,
but
yeah.
it's actually based in science. It's kind of like that's one reason. It's like they're like, yeah, your dogs need like socialization with people too. And that's when we're adding it to the COVID list of socialization problems that happen. Children, dogs, like,
But
everything
like
got
People, like
yeah.
people, but like
people
even
in
my
general.
dogs, people always people, but like even my dogs who were around people before, like we had people come over all the time. Now they need people with them all the time.
Mhm.
They start crying when there's no people around. I'm like, you guys like used to go to daycare, like used to have fun, like we could leave you alone for hours, not a problem. But like the last 5 years, they've been used to us always home, kids always home, I'm always home, Kyle's always home, and mostly Kyle, but like
yeah.
and now he's the one gone. And they're just crying and then they're feeding off of each other's energy
Yep.
like
Well, they
people
can sense
do.
something big is happening, right?
Oh,
Because
they're scared. Like the cats are gone and the cats were their friends. The kids are gone. The kids were their friends. The
Yeah.
chickens who used to
The
come to the door
snap
are gone.
happened.
Yeah, fucking. They'll be back in 5 years, guys. But like, yeah, like now they're like, there's no furniture. Some of their beds are gone, and like, but they still have their couch. Like, come on, don't be greedy. Poor Rocket sleeping on the floor because I took his bed.
yeah, but doesn't
And
he crawl into bed with you sometimes still?
he
Like,
does. He does.
he's not suffering. Like, don't play it down. This
He-
dog gets a whole king bed, okay?
He does. Oh my gosh. And like since Kyle's gone, you think I can like sleep in the middle,
No.
but I can't because and he sleeps long way. So he'll share my pillow, but then like lay his body like across way. So like and then Neptune lays over there. Like I have nowhere to put my fucking legs. Like they're just like up against me. I'm like, you
You
guys
just retract them inside.
And
you.
these are big dogs. Like, these aren't small dogs. They're big dogs.
No, Rocket's the size of a person. Like
He
a
literally is a
chunky
polar bear.
person. Yeah.
He's a skinny polar bear.
You say he looks like a man in a dog suit. Like that. He's not too skinny either. But like he also looks like a corgi. Like we call him Clifford the Corgi because his torso's so big, but his legs are so small. Like dogs usually have longer legs, but like he's all like chest and whatever. Like so he
He's
looks
like those
a
guys
corgi.
that work out too much that they're like wider than they are
Oh,
tall.
Scrawny little legs because
See,
they don't
you
miss leg day.
My favorite is when you see someone stick a sticky note on the middle of like one of those muscly guys' backs and they can't reach it because they're just too big. They're like
all muscle. Yeah, no,
ugh.
they practice zero flexibility.
Zero. They barely do legs. Okay,
Yeah.
like they're hanging in there by a thread.
One of my favorite TikTokers that like fitness TikTokers is a man who sees like these challenges and like does like Pilates or whatever. And he's like a very muscly man, but like he does like flexibility moves and stuff. And you can see him like shaking, like his body isn't made that way. Like he worked out a completely different muscle group, right? So he does like flexibility movements and he's like shaking like crazy because like this is hard for him, and he's like, oh my gosh, women are stronger than you think they are.
Did
Like,
you see the TikTok? Speaking of, there's a TikToker that went, well, not anymore, that was going around saying that if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be doing Pilates.
Yep, I saw that.
It blew up. So to the
She
point
got kicked
that
out of
she
her
got fired.
Pilates studio.
Yeah,
nice.
she got fired. She got kicked out of her Pilates studio. We found out she was involved in an affair with a married man. Like,
Of course.
this is how deep
I
the
love
internet
how
goes.
awesome. Like when garbage people get all this shit, like garbage out about them. I love that. I'm like, thank you, karma.
Well, like
thank
people
you.
were like, "Don't fuck with the fatties, man. We love, like, we will ruin your life."
Yeah. Like,
You got
if we
nothing better to
can't-
do than eat
We're
cheeseburgers and ruin
having
lives.
fun, okay? Like
Yeah.
that is what
Yeah.
fatties are doing. We are having fun, and like
We're eating
just because you're fat
cheeseburgers
doesn't mean
and
you're
having
not
fun.
fit.
No. Oh
No.
God, no. It's harder
Like,
to lose fat than it is to like. Yeah.
I like run an hour every single day. Like I'm over 200 pounds, but I run an hour every single day. Like my heart's really nice, but I just hold a lot of squish.
Yeah, I mean, I did
So-
12,000 steps today, so you
I
know.
actually
Good
just
for you.
recently got my blood work done, and like my cholesterol's great, guys. Like there's not a single thing wrong with my heart. Like, and I'm over 200 pounds.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm over 200 pounds too. So
It's
there's
just
a
how
bunch
your
of
body
200-pound women living
Well,
life, having fun.
Mine's
I
like loose skin too. Like
loose
and,
skin.
like,
Oh, I don't have any loose skin anymore. My fat helps.
We
fill that.
filled it out, actually.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I got so much loose skin. But then I like the last couple of months I've gained a lot of weight. I'm like, damn, it's all plump again.
I told myself if I ever get to 150 pounds again, I'll get surgery. That's the only way.
I can't.
I
I
was like,
can't do it. I've
that's
watched too
only-
many recoveries, and I'm like, and you see them do the drainage. Oh nope.
I wouldn't
that
do
looks
like a
painful.
big surgery. I would do like I'd
It-
probably get my tits lifted. I'd probably get what my sister got done. Her tits are
I
amazing.
can't do. It's still drainage. You still have to drain that. Like it's
Well-
bad, and then you have to wear that bra that like strap. Oh no.
I have to wear terrible bras already. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
you're like,
It's not
I'm
gonna be a
fine.
change.
And around it too. Like you have to. There's so much to it. I didn't even realize until I watched these recovery videos, like the ones no one really wants to show. There's a couple out there, and I'm like,
Well,
my God.
fuck. If you watch Teen Mom, you've seen a lot of them get plastic surgery done, and it's like since the second season, like it's been very like you know, a lot of them got their boobs done, and you see them go through that. For me, I'm looking at it. It's like, yeah, there's pain. Okay, cool. But then I don't have to do anything.
You
Like,
get the
you mean
time
I get
off.
pain, nice tits, and rest? That's perfect.
like it's just it looks, and I handle pain quite well, but it looks extensive. Like I've seen, like they can't move. You see the bruising, and I'm like, no, thank you.
I
No.
can
Yeah.
handle pain, but it's the anticipation of pain that makes it worse. Like I go into like this fucking panic. Like I hate being in pain, but I'm like, okay, I can brush it off. Like, but like if it's sporadic pain, fine. But if it's planned pain, like a needle or something, it's just like anticipation is like, ugh.
I'm so good at disassociating. So like you know, for our listeners out there, I have my full back done. My full back done as a tattoo. That was probably close to 25 hours. Split between 4 sessions. And obviously it fucking hurt. My up near my neck actually hurt the worst. Oh my god. I remember that being one of the shorter sessions. But like for like plastic surgery, you're put asleep. So the pain is only the recovery pain, and I feel like I can get through pain that like you have to get through. Like the moment I know I have to get through it, it's like giving birth. It's like, okay, what am I gonna do?
Oh,
You have to
it
do
hurts.
it. You just go through
Yeah,
it. You just
I know.
fucking, you know, like, and it's just like that kind of, that's what it
I
would.
held my pee so long, that first pee. I'm like, they're like, oh, go. I'm like, I'm not going without a bottle. Like, I need to like cool that bitch down as it's going. Like, you need to like ice water while you go. Like, there's no way.
It
But,
was
like,
poop
there's-
for me. The first poop.
Oh,
Yeah, I was holding that, and they're like, we're not letting you leave the hospital until we have at least a little bit of a bowel movement.
I always lie because I don't poop. I like that's just not me. I don't poop. I pooped enough during labor. I'm not gonna poop again for this whole month. Like,
my
too
God.
bad.
I actually saw a poop thing, and I was wondering if this was you. Okay.
Okay.
So apparently, the end of your large intestine, right before your anal sphincter, what can happen if you suffer from constipation and stuff, especially when it's like for a long time, is that part can actually get bigger, and so it causes, like it will end up holding more poop, and it causes like it can't go down because it's like a reverse funnel almost. It creates like a bubble, and because the poop is holding there longer, more and more water is taken out of it, so it ends up really really hard, which makes it even harder. So then eventually when it empties, it's like really painful, hard, blah 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 blah. So if that sounds like you,
Oh, no. So it doesn't hurt to poop. It's
okay.
okay. So what the part that hurts is the like there's like gas bubbles building up in my intestines.
Mm.
And those are such sharp pains that like they because like you get gas to help push out your bowels or whatever. Like it's in there. But like and I can still pass gas, but their bubbles are so severe inside that
Gas
it's
pain does hurt. People don't even like it
yeah.
hurts.
Oh
And like
God,
even
yeah.
if I and it's always like when I know I'm about to like have a larger bowel movement, like not just a little poop, when it's like a bigger, like longer pooping session, that's when the gas pains are so bad that I faint.
Mm.
So like I try to have more little poops. Like I take more and more medication, so I have little poops. Even like so I'm not having that big poop. Like it doesn't really make sense to some people who don't have IBS-C, but like it's if I have small force myself to have smaller poops, then like just a little poop a day keeps the hospital away. Like that's what because like I haven't had like a really bad poop madness session for about 3 months now.
That's amazing.
I know, and like I'm like worried because Kyle's not here for like a month. So like I'm like, okay, if I pass out, my kids won't know what to do. So they're like, so but like it's fine. Like I usually know how to take care of it myself. Like I'm just like cold compress, lay on the ground. It's fine.
Well, if it helps, I actually have a doctor's appointment next week to go over possibly having IBS myself. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah, so because I've been having issues of I'm either constipated or I have diarrhea. Like there is no in between there. I've not had a solid poop in way too long. So cross his fingers that it's IBS because
Yeah.
anything worse than that is not good. So
No.
Yeah,
And
my
like
poops aren't solid just because of my gallbladder, which it like
gallbladder.
yeah, when you remove it, the bile in you like doesn't really
Yeah.
have much to go, so it like so my poops have been like super soft all the time and I can go like 8 times a day. It's
Yeah.
not like big poops or anything. They're small, but still it's multiple times. Cuz
No,
my
you the little poop a day. That's what you need.
I have all my
multiple little
organs, so
poops.
I don't have an excuse. So
Um, I don't like Kyle. Like Kyle's not a doctor, but he's like, oh, like maybe what's causing your like hernia is all of your like poop staying inside your body. I'm like, I don't fucking know, guy. Okay, like it's, I don't know what happened. Like
maybe we'll
it's fine.
crowdfund so that the three of us can all go get that full body MRIs.
There's too much
And then we'll
wrong.
like everyone in our that crowdfunded gets a copy. Like you get to see our intestines.
Yeah,
Oh, and then there's like a Deadpool, like who has the most cancer inside their body?
Yeah,
Like,
whoever has the
yeah,
most. Yeah, we can do betting.
yes,
Check
yeah.
out our Patreon.
and here I'm like bragging how I have like no cholesterol, and like people are gonna be like, yeah, she's the one that's gonna have like the worst problems because she's always sick.
Yeah, there's something in there. You're like
Enlarged
kind of
thyroid for Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, they can bet like on different things.
yeah, we'll add odds. We'll
Oh,
figure it out.
I want
Like
to see like how big my one calf's muscles are. I have more than one calf muscle. We both have calf muscles because like we were like testing. Like Kyle's like, "There's no fucking way you're 200 pounds. Like that doesn't make any sense." He's like, "Maybe some of it is muscle." I was like, "I don't know. I look 6 months pregnant. I'm pretty sure it's fat." But he's like, "Let's test." He's like, "Where do you think is like your strongest muscle?" I'm like, "Oh, my calves or whatever, right?"
mm,
So I went on my tippy toes, and he had to try and push me down, and he couldn't. Like he was like I was holding his weight with my calves on my tippy toes. I was like, oh my gosh, like my fucking calves are super strong, but they always have. I'm a runner. Like I've always ran like my whole life, I feel like. But like, so they're like the strongest part of my body.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
like, because
for me, it's
I
my
can't
thighs.
just.
I feel like, you know, I used to like when I worked, I had like big arms. I mean, I kind of still have like biceps, but you don't lift with your biceps. Like that's the
No.
misconception. Like you lift with like your legs. So it's like, you know, like I need to,
At least
and
you're
like,
supposed to.
well, and my big thing is I'm actually really lopsided.
In your
So
muscles?
yeah, like just in my body. Like if I think I have scoliosis. Actually, YouTube exclusive. Okay, if I have really bad posture. My head is actually forward. If I put my head back, it goes crooked.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think I have scoliosis, and I think it was undiagnosed because I had medical neglect as a child. Okay, like
I have a flat head. Don't feel bad. But like,
so.
yeah, you just see my
Yeah.
chins.
I
Like,
have
that's
no
like,
camera. You can't see shit.
Like, look how like I have to like this is my normal posture, and I'm like
you have to like
lopsided.
do a diagonal lean.
Like what's that? Put my head back and go sideways. So yeah, so I feel, but I did at this one fitness thing once years ago. They like measured you before and after, and it was like you got like unlimited classes for 8 weeks, which is why I did it. I was a complete inch larger on my one
that's
side.
crazy.
And they were like, that's not normal. I was like, oh, I didn't know.
I'm a freak.
And like a YouTube exclusive, I have, see how my ring and my first finger are like about the same length?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be?
They're not on this hand.
Oh, not on my hand. Oh, mine are equal.
No, not on this one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and my toes are similar. So I'm very
I'm
lopsided.
the
I am
same
not
way.
symmetrical at all. I am
That's
the
kinda
the
opposite
same
of
way.
pretty,
As Jessica?
apparently.
You're not pretty.
Well, because remember, not pretty, but like attractiveness was supposed to be about symmetry, and I promise you, I don't have any.
Oh.
I have, look, one dimple, no dimple, dimple, no dimple, and it's just so bad. I'm so asymmetrical. One tit is also
Oh.
bigger than the other. Don't you
That's
worry.
Same. Don't worry.
Do the like when you do the mirror thing, mine doesn't change. Like
Mine
my one eyebrow does a little bit, and that's if you focus on my eyebrow, you can see that it's different. But like,
No,
when you
my
do,
one
like,
nostril
mirror,
is bigger
mirror,
than the other. Like
My
it's
eye
out more.
changes, my mouth changes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
don't
my
know.
one nostril flares out more than the other. It's like
I feel like my body, like I'm not symmetrical, but then when you do like the mirror unmirror image change, mine doesn't change too much, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
oh, mine does.
Like, because like it's normal for your face to change so much, but then like mine doesn't change so much. I'm like, you're a fucking freak. Like, what's wrong
Okay,
with
my
you?
doctor's appointment. I'm going for my pap and my stomach stuff. I probably should also go for the scoliosis thing.
Yeah, be like, what the fuck's wrong with me? You just
Why
do
am
it
I
once
crooked?
over.
Why am I? Oh, that'd be so good. I wish I
Oh.
got diagnosed with late stage, you know, because scoliosis is usually something that's diagnosed when you're like an infant.
A child. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I would fucking screenshot that shit and send all that to my parents. I'd be like, "Fuck
Like,
you,
what
bitch."
did you do?
Like,
feel
I
no,
was
what
like,
they didn't do.
yeah, take me to a
Wow.
fucking doctor.
It
you
feels so
dicks.
nice putting my head back like that.
But like,
ooh,
okay,
what's-
hold on. As much
so
as I want to
nice.
blame your parents too, how many times have you been to the doctor since then and they didn't notice? Like,
I literally have gotten ultrasounds every year because of my stomach pain and shit.
so it's not just your parents; it's the whole
Yeah,
fucking
but
medical
like if
system
I'm
failed.
okay, can you
You're
tell?
getting
You guys didn't know.
ultrasounds?
You know me.
Yeah, I
You've seen me
didn't know. We didn't
more
know.
than the doctor has.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
but
I'm
I
not a
haven't
doctor.
examined you. I
Well,
don't have you on
neither
a
has
table.
doctor, because I don't know if you know this. They don't do like physicals anymore in the same sense. You have to go with a problem. Like,
Oh my god, I go with a problem and they're like, "We don't worry, we can take care of it." I'm like, I want to see a fucking specialist.
I'm
Like,
getting
no, don't
different
worry.
doctors than both of you because, like, if I go to the doctor, I'll go for one thing and they'll test for a zillion different other things.
no.
Like, when Caleb was born, I guess his dimples don't go side to side like in his back. They go up and down. And they were concerned about that. So they sent us, like, Eve was a newborn, and they sent us for ultrasounds and x-rays, and they like gave me a list of checklists.
Pre-COVID doesn't count.
okay, but like every time I go to the doctor, they do like workups on me all the time. And I'm just like, hey, my hair's falling out. Okay, we're doing a full panel of blood work. I'm like, okay.
No.
Like, I'm
No,
lucky.
I haven't. Like the last doctor I went to the hospital for here, he actually has like a bad rep for like pushing opioids, but like he did like a thorough like once over and stuff, and he's like, okay, like you have really bad heartburn. Like sometimes it can feel like a heart attack. He's like, do you feel like you have heartburn? I'm like, well, what do you mean? I have heartburn every day for like the last 7 years. And he's like, nobody's done anything about it. Like he was like pretty thorough. And like I had another emergency doctor's like, oh, like the tilt in your pelvis is causing a lot of problems. So like I feel like there's a lot of things going on at once, and doctors keep finding random stuff.
The tilt in your pelvis, I real like do you do like the hoe tilt? Like your
where my
ass
ass
out?
yeah.
Yeah, the hoe
Yeah.
tilt. Okay.
Yeah.
I do that. And it's really bad. And I've noticed it like I'm like cuz I have severe back pain. I had trouble walking for a few years. Lately that's been fine, but I haven't had to use the cane in a while, but I've been trying to walk purposefully with my forward tilt. Normal tilt for those thinking. Like it's a forward for me, but it looks normal for you. And I get so tired. Like, because the muscles that are like my abs hurt, and I'm like, I'm just walking normal, and I feel like I'm walking weird, but it's like I look in the mirror, I'm like, this is normal. Like, what? My back is so straight. What is this?
But like, I don't walk like it because it hurts.
That's what I'm like. Oh my god,
I have all these other pains, so I'm like, okay, like my knees hurt. Like this is causing a lot of discomfort. Like I need to do like a lot of like I have to see like not a physiotherapist, a kinesiologist or whatever. Yeah, and they're like $150 an hour. Okay, I'm like, I'm just gonna curl up into some husk. I don't care. But so I do like rocking. Like it looks like you're trying to like fuck the air, like to like just to try and help loosen something to straighten whatever. It has been helping. I haven't had any tailbone spasms in a while. And like I fucking in 2013, I like did something to my tailbone. I fell off a kid's slide, like I got air and landed on my ass, and I haven't recovered. And like the last couple of years is just been getting worse. And like, is this what like getting older is? Like all the injuries you've ever gotten in your younger years,
they come back to haunt you.
Yeah, is that what's happening? Am I getting haunted?
Like, those concussions! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I got dementia.
It's starting now.
Oh no! That's why I can't remember anything. Okay, well we've gone longer. I guess this episode was just about your moving, and then about all of our complaints about everything from husbands to injuries.
The almost divorce episode.
The almost divorce episode. You know what I'm gonna call it? That clickbait, not clickbait.
Whatever. Yeah, like it was like a couple hours. Like, but it's like the closest I've ever been. Like. Kyle frustrates the fuck out of me all the time, and I'm pretty sure I frustrate him all the time too. But like, that's being in a relationship. But like, that was it. I was like, oh my god, like I don't have love in my heart for this man.
A life was involved. I feel like once a life is involved, you're allowed to contemplate divorce.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the bare minimum of divorcing. Like,
yeah. It's like, what do you do? Like, you lose a child and like you blame the other person, even if it was an accident. And like, many people move on, but like, I don't think I could get over it. I was like, that's it. Like, this is the end.
I never trust you again with anything, with a plan.
Yeah.
Like, with anything of mine.
Like, that's no. But like we talked about it, we discussed it. He was just overtired and panicked, and like so his brain plays tricks on him, and like
and
which has happened
being
before.
A dick herself, and, you know.
Yeah,
hiding.
she was a fucking asshole. Fair. But like the fact that none of the chickens were dead kind of says like, oh, like you know, she got out somewhere. And like he's like, oh, I would have seen her. I like, no, you wouldn't have. Are you fucking kidding me? It's dark and she's a fucking gray cat. Like, what are you talking about? You would not have seen her.
Okay, if you guys ever move again, we put lights on the cats.
Fucking and bells. That's
Yeah,
it.
and bells.
And bells.
Different types of bells so that you can hear the ring and know which cat it is.
And air tags.
Oh my God, yes. Just all of it. You're not losing them again.
And we're just like moving. Okay, so right now, like, so we're gonna be like temporarily homeless, but like not the without a home or somewhere to go homeless, just displaced homeless. And so when we finally get our house built, we are going only to be like a 30-minute walk away. So we're gonna be like walking our cats over, but like I could just like imagine like walking like with them on a leash and like watching where they're going on the mat, like just through the field. Just,
That'd be great.
content. I'll save it for you guys.
Well, that's the thing. I would be like, record that so we can add it to like our Patreon special or something.
No, watch my cats walk through a field.
Hey, everything is content nowadays. Someone's bound to want to watch it, okay?
Yeah, like our 5-10 hours of content. I'm pretty sure it's more than 5 and 10 hours. I don't even know. I can't even. It's been a long time since I've drank alcohol, so I'm like,
Okay, we are on. Listeners, if you want to leave now, that's fine. I get you. But we're doing our closing out. We are on episode 172. We've done pre-drinks episodes, I think 150. Our pre-drinks episodes were at 15 minutes each at 150 episodes. So as a calculator, 15 minutes times 150 episodes equals 2,250 minutes. So what? You divide that by 60?
divided by 60, yeah.
37.5 hours of pre-drinks episodes available on our Patreon for $2 and up or $5 and up if you want the video episodes.
There you go.
Yeah, as well as we are on episode 172 of our regular, and those are 60 minutes. And so that means
172 hours.
Yeah, why was I doing the math on that?
You're trying to find out how many minutes that was.
I was like, can't be on the same. What? That's wrong. I literally did times 60 divided by
like meme where like as the math goes across that woman's face.
I was like, I'm so smart doing the calculation.
You know what? You were thinking the minutes. You were trying to count how many minutes 172 hours were.
That's a lot of minutes.
But yes, 172 hours, not including our 2 16-hour Tipsy All the Way live streams, as well as our 5-hour Tipsy Christmas variety show, along with other live streams we've had, all of our YouTube shorts and everything. So there is a million hours of content there for you to find. A fucking million.
Math anymore. Like,
you know
bullshit.
what? Who's gonna double check? Are you gonna double check? If you're a listener out there, feel free to send us exactly how many minutes of content we have out there. That's on you to do the math, because obviously the calculator is taken away from me. I'm not allowed anymore. I lost my calculator license.
If you want to fact check, that's on you. Until then, it's a million hours.
Okay, so we'll see you all next time for our 1,000,001.
Bye.
Bye.